Hello everybody. Here we got some Ghost Recon. Yeah, Future Soldier. Yeah. Sorry about that being annoying. But yes, just got Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Wanted to show you guys some gameplay from it and some advice maybe. I'm still a noob, I'll admit it, but getting used to it. It's hard being in Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3, Halo, all that stuff. I'm used to that. Third person's not my forte, but I'm getting used to it. Good graphics though. Oh man. And I don't know why it's like being fast right now sometimes. I could have been like the lag or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I have to go like super fast. Whatever. So a lot of this game is covering and then firing from cover. But don't think that's like gay or anything, because you won't be able to you're not. It's impossible to be it's impossible to shoot from cover and not be exposed. So if I ever start shooting someone from cover, I'll be able to be shot, and so will the enemy. So there's no cheapness to it. Hiding in cover, it adds to the experience really. Because it is a third-person shooter, and if you didn't have cover fire, look at that, missed the. There are some glitches, as you can see. That guy was missing his front sight from his iron sight. That's kind of weird. So there's still a little bit of glitches, I think, that could have been cleaned up, or could be cleaned up soon, hopefully. If you didn't notice, allies are green, enemies are red, and sensors will expose. It's for people who haven't played the game yet, because I know maybe some of you might have played it already. But the red means it's an enemy, obviously. I mean, anyone could obviously figure that. But they'll only be exposed if you have a sensor. Now, I'm using the Assault class. That doesn't use the sensors. You have grenades only. And you only have one grenade, so it's not cheap. So, it's pretty balanced. And here's a melee for you guys. You have to press X next to him, and then you whack him with your gun. It's pretty interesting. This guy, I didn't, for some reason, try to melee him. I just shot him. So right now I'm using a silenced ACR. The way guns work in this game, I think, because I'm only a low level right now, but I think it's like you only get weapons that, if you're on a certain team, you get certain weapons, and then you customize them. So right now I'm on the Ghost team, which is like the American team. So I use the ACR as like the first assault rifle you can get. Now if you're on the other team, the Russian team, you get like an AK as your assault rifle. But then you're also this is the assault class. I'm just showing you some flippy moves you can do. It's pretty interesting, pretty actiony. I wouldn't say to the extent of Max Payne 3. I chose this between Max Payne 3 and this. I chose this because it's more realistic. I mean, both obviously aren't really realistic because there are a lot of fictitious things. Fictitious for now. I mean, God knows if we'll even be able to have things like this in real life. I mean, it's pretty interesting. I mean, we have, I forget what it's called. It's like this smart soldier program, which is sort of like it, but it's not as high tech. But whatever. Anyway, back to the game. Right now I have this attachment for a stun on my gun, and I really wanted to show a stun because at this point I haven't even been able to stun anyone before, and when I do that, I'll talk about what stunning does. And it's actually very useful to do. It helps your team, helps yourself, really. But I'll tell you when that happens and what's so good about stunning people. But right now, so if I had to describe this game, because I have played it for a little bit, like campaign and multiplayer, I would say it's a cross between all shooters, but then again, it's its own shooter in itself. And this guy, for some reason, I was trying to stun him, and I totally missed. I don't know why. But if I had to describe this game, back to what I was saying, it would be a cross between COD and Battlefield 3 and just plain old Ghost Recon. And the reason why I say it's like a lot of everything combined, I think it's fast-paced, like Modern Warfare 3. It's tactical like Battlefield 3, and then it's just a third-person shooter with cover, which makes it all of its own kind of game and not anything like Modern Warfare 3 or Battlefield 3 at all. Not really sure about kill streaks. You can go on a kill streak, but I'm not sure if there's actual kill streaks like in Modern Warfare 3. I barely been able to get onto like a 5 kill streak. It's really hard. What else do I want to talk about? I'm still just showing you the assault class. There's a whole new kind of gunsmithing thing. You can customize your gun like crazy amount of customization that balance out your stats. It's very, I think it was a beautiful job on that. Honestly, it's one of my favorite parts of this game, and probably the reason why. One of the biggest reasons why I bought it over Max Payne 3. See, because if I had to describe both games, Max Payne 3 is probably more of an action more of an action movie, where this is trying to simulate what warfare in the future, sort of, which is, it's not going too far, like oh look, I'm floating in the air with the jetpack or anything, but it does have some crazy futuristic things, but it's understandable. So I think this is where I finally get to stun him. So it's a close call, but I got to stun him. And once you stun him, you press X on, and you start hacking. And hacking will give you detailed locations on positions. And then I get meleeed from behind. But I still managed to hack him. And now my whole team and myself have accurate position, location on accurate, we know where they are, and it's kind of like having a sensor all the time. So as you see here, this guy's in red. You can see him through walls. The same thing happens when you have a sensor, but when you hack, you get everyone, and you can only hack, I think, if you stun them. Now I haven't got this flash bulb thing. I haven't gotten that yet. I'm pretty much mostly learning from just playing the game. I have watched some videos. Here, you can be mortally wounded and be healed. Kind of like Battlefield 3 in a way. Except you can't get healed automatically once you die. Like Battlefield 3, you can die but then get healed if it's within the time limit. This, you literally have to be very close to being dead. So that's also why I would just say it's just like Battlefield 3 in between Modern Warfare 3, in a way. Because you can kind of heal, but you can die really quickly. Now, here's a sniper class I wanted to show you guys. The sniper class's perk is being able to be invisible. Look at that! No scope, sort of. It's a semi-automatic sniper rifle, but still. So, the whole idea about being invisible, I think, for a sniper class, especially a new level, I'm level 2 sniper class, is you can be invisible if you're very, very slow, I guess. And that's pretty much the sniper class, and you have flash grenades and stuff like that. And use a sniper rifle, and it's awesome. You get headshots really easily, and all that good stuff. So, this is where we win. And I'm going to come out with a part 2. I didn't get to show you the engineering class, and I'll show you gunsmith also in part 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Woo!